Okay, guys, good morning. Are you ready for the class? Yes. Good morning, Edwin.
Yes,
Excellent. Good morning, Mr. JB. Perfect. So, guys, we're going to start the class with a new topic, right? And who wants to tell me what did we study last class? What was the last topic that we studied last class?
past simple. Simple past.
Simple past,
The
right?
simple past.
Excellent. Do you practice? Do you go and check the simple past rules? Right? I hope so, right? So, today we're going to start with a new topic. One and a once. Those are relative pronouns. You can use one for singular and once for the plural form, right? So, let me share this information with you, okay? Okay, there you have it. Indefinite pronouns, right? One and once. Let's see. The English words when and once are, among other things, pronouns, and in this role replace previously mentioned information in conversations, something that is usually represented by a noun in the sentence. In this way, it can be communicated effectively as non things do not have to be repeated unnecessarily. There is only one difference between the two. One is required for singular, as I told you before, and once for plural reference. So you are going to use the indefinite pronouns one and once to replace an object, a person that you have mentioned before, right? Previously. So you're going to replace that noun and you're going to write one if it is singular and once if it is plural, right? Attention, in this function, they are not to be confused with the numeral one or the adverb ones. Okay, just you need to check in this case the sentence, the paragraph, etc., in order to know if you are using a number, the number one, or if you are using the indefinite pronouns one and one. So you must check the context of the sentence or the context or the paragraph. In that way, you're going to identify if you are using or if you requires the indefinite pronouns or you are talking about the number one, right, or the other ones. Okay, so be careful with this. What can one replace? So there you have there. Diana, can you help me reading, please?
Okay. The word one designates the quantity one and thus replaces none that are used in the singular form. These can be things, animals, and also people. The next train leaves in an hour. The last one has just left.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Diana. So it says the word one designs the quantity one and thus replace nouns, right? For what? Singular nouns. They can be things, animals, and people, right? But in singular. For example, the next train. You're talking about what? The train, one train, right? So leaves in an hour. Period. So the last one, when you add there one, you're talking about what? About the train, right? So the last one has just left. So one, you are replacing what? The noun train. Yes? And you're talking about one train. That's why you're going to use the um, pronoun one, right? So the next train leaves in an hour. The last one, instead of saying the last train again, right, you're going to use the word one. So the last one has just left. Okay, perfect. Another example, could you give me my jacket, please? You're talking about what? The jacket. One jacket, right? So, of course, is it the brown one? Here, you can say the brown jacket, but you're going to use the word one to replace what? The word jacket. Yeah, so could you give me the jacket, please? Of course, is it the brown one, right? What can once, this is the plural form, right, replace? Miss Wendy, could you please help me? Reading, please.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
That can once replace. The same applies to once. The only thing is that the supplement
No.
now is the plural. These shoes are better. The ones I tried before didn't feel well. Attention. In general, it is essential that the names, item, or person is known. Other with side, the statement becomes unclear. It will therefore in the I don't
Incomprehensible?
incomprehensible.
Hensible?
Okay, to say
Okay.
he's better the one.
Okay, so there you have that one. You're going to use what? Once for plural things, right? There you have the example. These shoes are better. The ones I tried before didn't fit well. When you use the ones, right, you're replacing the word shoes, right? And you're talking about plural things. That's why you're going to use ones, right? So these shoes are better. Instead of repeat the same word, right? The shoes I tried before didn't fit well. You can use those. Pronouns, right? I say these shoes are better. The ones I tried before didn't feel well. And also it said attention in general. It is essential that name, item, or the person is known. What happened in the example? These shoes are better. You have already mentioned the shoes. You know what are you talking about, right? So in that case, then you can use the pronoun one or ones. In this case, ones, right? So otherwise, the statement becomes unclear. If you don't have, or if you don't mention the noun, the object, the place, etc., before, you will get confused because you will or you won't know what are you talking about, or what is the thing, what is the context of the sentence, right? For example, here, these are better. These what? You need the noun there, right? So these shoes are better, right? So it will therefore be incomprehensible to say his, but that one. But that one what? You don't have a context there, right? So you need to mention the object, the person, the place, the animal, etc. before to use one or ones in that case, okay? Then, Edwin, please help me reading.
There are several other paths of speech with which one and ones can occur in a sentence. Irrespective of this, however, They always refer to nouns. In detail, they appear in the following positions. After the definite article, the. Is this the restaurant you went to last Saturday? Is this the one you went to last Saturday? After adjectives such as small, fast, or blue, which can also be compared. I like the red shoes more. Red ones more. Here, ones stands for the plural noun shoes and cannot be omitted. Incomplete will be I like the red more.
Excellent, thank you, Edwin. So it says there are several other parts of speech which one and ones can occur. There you have an example. After the definite article that, you know the article, right? So there you have, is this the restaurant you went to last Saturday? So is this the one, right? So you can use the pronoun, right? One after what? The word the or the article the. So is this the one you went to last Saturday? Yes. Also it says after adjectives. Which are the adjectives? The words that describes nouns, people, places, etc. Right? So such as small, fast, hard, blue, the colors, right, etc. Which can also be compared. For example, I like the red shoes more. What is red there? That is an adjective. You are describing what? The shoes. So I like the red shoes more. You can replace the word shoes, right? Instead of ones. So you can say I like the red ones more. So you're using ones after what? After an adjective. So red ones more, and that's correct. Here one stands for the pronoun shoes and cannot be omitted. No, you cannot omit it, right? You must use the relative pronoun in this case, right? So incomplete will be I like more. I like more what? Or I like the red more. More what? So you need the object. In that case, you need the pronoun one. So I like the red ones more because you're talking about the shoes, right? The plural. So you cannot omit, in this case, the pronoun, right? So there you have more. Mr. Davy, please help me read it.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
The best player wins a prize. The best one wins a prize. After the demonstrative forms, this, that, and those. That cookie looks delicious. That one looks delicious. That looks delicious. Without one, this statement was also be possible. After the question were which, there ice cream and pudding. Which one would you like? Which one is bigger, Russia or Canada?
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Davis. So there you have another example, right? The best player wins a prize. You know, best, that is an adjective, right? So the best one wins a prize. You replace what? Replacing what? Player, right? So the best one. Also, you can use the words, in this case, one or ones, after the demonstrative pronouns. Which are the demonstrative pronouns? This, these, that, and those. You know all of them, right? So you can say, that cookie looks delicious. That one looks delicious. And you're using that one. You're talking about what? About the cookie, right? And this is singular, that's why you're using one. So that one looks delicious. And you're using the pronoun in this case after what? A demonstrative pronoun, that. That one looks delicious. Also, you can say that looks delicious. It depends of the context. With the one, this statement will also be possible. For example, if you are in front of the object, you can use that one. That looks delicious. That is also possible. Also, after the question word which. I guess this is the most common one. When you have, for example, two objects and you need to choose one, right? So, in that case, you are using which one. For example, there's ice cream and pudding. You have two options, ice cream and pudding. You have to choose one, right? So you can ask, which one would you like? So you can choose one, say, is ice cream or pudding? Yes, so that's why you're using here, which one would you like? You can say, I prefer ice cream. That is one, right? Also, which one is bigger, Russia or Canada? You need to choose between Russia and Canada, right? So, which one is bigger, right? So, this is the most common one, right? After the question word which. Okay. So guys, I don't know if you have questions about this. Questions? I guess this is a very easy topic. Yes, Edwin, tell me.
No question.
No questions? Edwin, do you have no?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Indefinite pronouns are.
Miss,
Tell me. Yeah.
will you share the presentation in the platform?
Yeah, if you want, I can do it. Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay, you will check it in the site. Okay. After the
Okay.
class. Okay, nice. So the indefinite pronouns are very easy, guys. This is a very easy topic. So we're going to do like an exercise. This is an easy exercise, right? And I want you to work on it, right? So let me do this. There you have one and once. You need to use the correct indefinite, in this case, pronoun, one or once. For example, if we need to do the first one, let's do it together, right? There you have. This bag is very cool. You're talking about what? About the bag. You are going to replace the word bag instead of one or once. So you're talking about one. This is singular, right? That's why here you need what? I need a new what? One or once?
One.
One. Perfect. You're talking about one.
One.
Excellent. One, right? Because you are replacing what? The word bag, right? That is
Bag.
singular. Excellent. So this bag is very old. I need a new one. Yes. Okay. So, what about the number two? Small pineapples are sweeter than big ones. Once. That is once because you're talking about what? About the pineapples, right? Replacing that. Excellent. What about the number three? The new smartphones are much faster than the old
Once.
ones. Once. Perfect. You're replacing what? Smartphones, plural ones, right? Number four. Which is your car? The black or the white?
One.
One.
The black one or the white
One.
one? Look, here you are using what? Which, right? And you're talking about what? A car. So, which is your car? The black one or the white one? Perfect. 5. She needs new shoes. The old
Ones.
One.
once. Why once? Because you're talking about what? Shoes.
Because we talk about shoes.
Shoes, right? And shoes, that is plural. Perfect. So the old ones are too small. Okay, what about the number 6? If you buy 2 bottles of water, you get a third what?
One.
Once.
One.
One or once? What do you think?
One.
Number
One.
6, one. Yes, a third one. You have 2, but you get another one. So a third one. Perfect. 7. These dresses are expensive. Are there any cheap? Are there any cheap
Ones.
ones?
One.
Ones. Perfect. Why? You're talking about dresses, right? That is plural. These dresses are expensive. Are there any cheap ones? 8. Jack has 3 pens and red what? 3 pens.
One.
A red one and 2 green
Ones.
ones. 2 green ones. Perfect. I would like to have a cupcake. The red looks great. Cupcake.
One.
One. You're talking about one cupcake, right? So the red one, one looks great. I would like to have some cupcakes. The green looks
Ones.
great. Ones. That's different, right? You're talking about cupcakes. So the green ones. Oh, sorry. Okay, perfect. So let's do the other one. I will put it in that way. Let's see. Okay. The same, guys. You need to write down the words one or once, as you need here. Yes. Okay, so I want you to work on them. You're going to have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If you have questions, just raise your hand and I will help you, okay? So work on them. 2 minutes. Use one or once as it requires, right, in the sentence. Work. 2 minutes, guys. Okay, guys, let's check the answers. So, Diana, you will answer the first one. Read the whole statement and give me the answer, okay? Okay, nice.
Do you have an umbrella? Yes, I have 2 ones.
2 ones. Why, Diana? Why are you using ones?
Yes, because maybe it's in plural.
That's
She referred to the person referred to have 2 objects,
2 objects. Perfect, right? So
2 umbrellas. In that case.
2 umbrellas. Perfect. Excellent, Diana. Thank you. What about the number 2? Edwin, read it.
This tea is already cold. I want a warmer one.
1. Why 1, Edwin? 1.
Because we are talking just about one thing.
1 tea, right? 1 tea there, right? So this tea, I want a warmer one. Excellent. Thank you. What about the number 3, Mr. Miguel?
Kelly asked about this yellow, tulip, and those pink ones.
Why once, Mr. Miguel? Once.
Yes,
Why? You're talking about what?
once.
Two, or in this case, or more tulips, right? So, plural ones. Excellent. Number four, Miss Wendy.
These jeans don't fit me. Can you bigger ones?
Can you bring bigger ones? Okay, nice. Ones. Why? Because you're talking about these jeans, right? So,
Green.
jeans. I have one. Perfect. So,
Number 5. Would you like a glass of juice? No, thanks. I have juice as well.
okay, so it says, I have just one, mister? Yes, right? So, would you like a
No.
glass of one? Because you're talking about only one glass of juice. Aha, perfect. Let's see, six. Diana?
Okay, I have lost my gloves, so I need to buy new ones.
New ones. You're talking about what? Gloves. That is plural,
Gloves.
right? Aha. That's why I want to buy new ones. Excellent. What about this one, Edwin? 7.
Restaurant nearby? Yes, there is one on the corner.
One, right? You're talking about one restaurant, right? So one on the corner. Perfect. Mr. Miguel, 8.
It is Emma's bag, the green one under the table.
The green one, right? You're talking about what? Emma's bag. Only one, the green one. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Miss Wendy, number 9.
Okay, teacher. These are the new computers. The old ones are not fast enough. No.
Old ones. Because you're talking about what? Computers. That's in plural, right? So the old ones. Excellent. Mr. Davy, what
Plural.
about plural? Yes. What about the number 10, Mr. Davy?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Which is your favorite, Lily? This one or that one over there?
Excellent. So you're talking about what? Which is your pen? You need to choose between one or the other one. Excellent. What about 11? Edwin again, please.
These sweaters are so comfortable. Which ones is your favorite?
Sweaters, right? Mr. Miguel, please, the microphone. I guess that is Mr. Miguel. So these sweaters are so comfortable. So which, it says, which one?
Okay. There are a lot of pictures here. Which one are Matthews?
Which ones are Matthews, right? You're talking about pictures. Excellent. So these are a lot of pictures here. Which ones are Matthews, right? Perfect. So I don't know if you have any comment, doubt about one and ones. I guess this is a very easy topic. I don't know if you have questions about it. No? No questions at all? Is everything clear?
No, teacher.
Okay, perfect.
No question.
No question. This is easy.
No question, teacher.
Thank you. Nice. A very easy topic, right? So we're going to do a listening activity. We're going to listen an audio 3 times. After that, we're going to answer these questions. There you have around four questions, okay? Let me do it a little bit bigger. Okay, I guess. No, that's not good. I guess 20. Okay, that's okay there. So answer the following questions about the interview. We're going to listen to the interview 3 times, and after that you're going to give me the answer for these questions. You have the number 1. It says, does Fred think homework is important? You have 2 options, yes or no. Then, what does Fred think will motivate students to study? You can use maybe 2 there or 1. For example, ambition, exams, peer pressure, or guilt. 3. What does Todd say students will do if they are not given homework? There you can have those 2 options. Depends. So not study at all, study the wrong material, party and have fun, or study too much. And the last one. What would Fred like to see instead of homework? Incentives, evaluations, assignments, or nothing. You're going to choose the correct ones or the correct one. It depends, right? So let's listen. Let's listen to this, okay? Okay, nice. Perfect. So listen, pay attention.
Okay, hello, Frederick. Hi, Todd. Frederick, we are talking about school and education, and our topic now is homework. Do you think students in university should have lots of homework?
I think your question is very precise. I think students in university is different than students in high school or junior college. Now in university, you should be a responsible student. Now what I mean by being a responsible student is that the teacher doesn't have to tell you what you should do. You should know what you have to do. And so homework perhaps should not be something so important to you as a responsible student.
So you are saying that students should study on their own.
They should.
And not be told what to study.
A framework of homework.
All right. So, for example, if they are studying math, they should be told what principles they need to learn, but they shouldn't actually have to do a handout and turn it in every day.
No, because they know that at the end of the semester they will have an exam, and if they haven't done what they were supposed to do, well, I don't think they can pass that class.
As a teacher, I'm not so sure because you are a very motivated person, and I think many students are motivated and disciplined like you, but I have many students, I think, that just aren't motivated and they won't do it unless I make them do it. Like, if I make them do it, then they might generate interest and they might improve, but if I don't make them hand in homework, if I don't tell them what to do, I don't think they'll study at all. They'll just party and have fun.
Okay, I agree with you. There are certain students that need to be told what to do. There are people that have a hard time doing things by themselves. I agree with you. But perhaps this idea of homework, it just kind of comes out of high school or junior high school where the teacher tells you what to do. But in university, it's different because assignments would be very important. So perhaps you would give the students an assignment every week, but not homework every day, and the assignment would count for a certain percentage, and then that would give the incentive to the students to do it. If you don't give the students any incentive, then they will not be motivated.
It's a good point. I agree with you somewhat.
Okay, listen to the second time.
Okay, hello, Frederick.
Hi, Todd.
Frederick, we are talking about school and education, and our topic now is homework. Do you think students in university should have lots of homework?
I think your question is very precise. I think students in university is different than students in high school or junior college. Now, in university, you should be a responsible student. Now, what I mean by being a responsible student is that the teacher doesn't have to tell you what you should do. You should know what you have to do. And so homework perhaps should not be something so important to you as a responsible student.
So you are saying that students should study on their own.
They should.
And not be told what to study.
They should be told what to study, but they should not be told how they should study by giving them a framework of homework.
All right. So, for example, if they are studying math, they should be told what principles they need to learn, but they shouldn't actually have to do a handout and turn it in every day.
No, because they know that at the end of the semester they will have an exam, and if they haven't done what they were supposed to do, well, I don't think they can pass that class.
I don't know. As a teacher, I'm not so sure because you are a very motivated person, and I think many students are motivated and disciplined like you, but I have many students, I think, that just aren't motivated and they won't do it unless I make them do it. Like, if I make them do it, then they might generate interest and they might improve, but if I don't make them hand in homework, if I don't tell them what to do, I don't think they'll study at all. They'll just party and have fun.
Okay, I agree with you. There are certain students that need to be told what to do. There are people that have a hard time doing things by themselves. I agree with you. But perhaps this idea of homework, it just kind of comes out of high school or junior high school where the teacher tells you what to do. But in university, it's different because assignments would be very important. So perhaps you would give the students an assignment every week, but not homework every day, and the assignment would count for a certain percentage, and then that would give the incentive to the students to do it. If you don't give the students any incentive, then they will not be motivated.
It's a good point. I agree with you somewhat.
And the last time, guys.
Okay, hello, Frederick.
Hi, Todd.
Frederick, we are talking about school and education, and our topic now is homework. Do you think students in university should have lots of homework?
I think your question is very precise. I think students in university is different than students in high school or junior college. Now, in university, you should be a responsible student. Now, what I mean by being a responsible student is that the teacher doesn't have to tell you what you should do. You should know what you have to do. And so homework perhaps should not be something so important to you as a responsible student.
So you are saying that students should study on their own.
They should.
And not be told what to study.
They should be told what to study, but they should not be told how they should study by giving them a framework of homework.
All right. So, for example, if they are studying math, they should be told what principles they need to learn, but they shouldn't actually have to do a handout and turn it in every day.
No, because they know that at the end of the semester they will have an exam, and if they haven't done what they were supposed to do, well, I don't think they can pass that class.
I don't know. As a teacher, I'm not so sure because you are a very motivated person, and I think many students are motivated and disciplined like you, but I have many students, I think, that just aren't motivated and they won't do it unless I make them do it. Like, if I make them do it, then they might generate interest and they might improve, but if I don't make them hand in homework, if I don't tell them what to do, I don't think they'll study at all. They'll just party and have fun.
Okay, I agree with you. There are certain students that need to be told what to do. There are people that have a hard time doing things by themselves. I agree with you, but perhaps this idea of homework, it just kind of comes out of high school or junior high school where the teacher tells you what to do. But in university, it's different because assignments would be very important. So perhaps you would give the students an assignment every week, but not homework every day, and the assignment would count for a certain percentage, and then that would give the incentive to the students to do it. If you don't give the students any incentive, then they will not be motivated.
It's a good point. I agree with you somewhat.
So guys, now let's answer the questions. What about the number one? It just said, does Fred think hunger is important? Yes or no? What do you think about that one? Just
No.
no, right?
No.
He said
No.
no, that is not important, right?
No.
In the university, maybe in junior high school, in high school, but not at the university, right? Perfect. Let's see the number two. What does Fred think will motivate students to study? There you have four options: ambition, exams, peer pressure, or guilt. Which will be the answer there?
Exams.
The exams. Yes, they know that they must pass the exams. No, Miss Wendy, in this case, that is the exams. Okay? So, that is what Fred thinks motivates students to study the exams. They need to pass the exams, right? In order to approve the semester, maybe, right? What about number three? What does Todd say students will do if they are not given homework? You should choose two options there. Which will be there? Which ones?
Not study at all and party and have fun.
Excellent. So, no study at all. They wouldn't do that, and they will party and have fun every single night or every single day, right? So, those are not study at all and party and have fun. Okay. And the last one. What will Fred like to see instead of homework? Incentives, evaluations, assignments, or nothing? You should choose two, right?
Assignments.
Assignments, that's one. And the other one? Yeah, the first incentives. So, incentives and assignments. Excellent, very good. What about you guys? What do you think about homework? Is it necessary or not? What do you think about them? Homework.
In my case, they are so important because you learn, but it depends on you. Because if you pretend to continue your learning process, you need to learn, you need to read about it, whatever topic, and try to complete the homework because it's part of you, it's part about your knowledge. I think so.
Excellent. And when you are doing your homework, you're practicing, you're checking some possible mistakes that you will have, right? So that's great. Excellent. What about you, Edwin? What is your opinion about homework?
I think it is very important because you study investigating about
Yeah.
what the teacher wants to get.
Excellent. And you get knowledge, right? When you go and make a research about a topic or something, in that way you are learning new things, learning how to write things, and your practice. seeing those things, right? What do you think about homework, Miss Wendy? What do you think about them? Are they graded or no?
It's important because I study and reading
Mm-hmm.
and prepare the next topic.
Okay, that's great, excellent. And you, Mr. Davy? Davy Solis, are you there? Yeah.
I,
What do you think?
I think, teacher, uh, we won't study new topic and this attention
Okay.
in learning or uh, new topic. Teacher
Uh-huh.
and studying more.
Study more, yes. So you're practicing, learning, etc., right? What about the exams? Do you consider that it will be possible not to do an exam after finish a topic or a semester? Do you think it will be great not to do an exam? What do you think about it? Yes? Do you like them? Do you like exams?
In my case, I just like them, but
Okay.
maybe people they sell, people they sell.
Uh-huh.
Maybe if you make a mistake in an exam, it's not at all about your knowledge because
Okay.
maybe that kind of person will need to develop their skills. It's good, but when maybe they need to do an exam and the score is low,
Mhm.
maybe that person feel a little bit frustrated or something like that.
Excellent.
But you can have a lot of skills or a lot of things about yourself, about your knowledge.
So that's very important what you said that an exam don't measure your knowledge. No. But you need them. That is like a requirement to approve a semester, right? But maybe you, like you said, Diana, you have others, we can say other knowledge, you can do this and that, and sometimes we have like, we can say bad days, right? And maybe we don't study enough for an exam and we make some mistakes, but don't worry, right? That is just like to check, right? What things do you or do you learn, right? Or learn in the class or in the semester, right? But I guess they are necessary. But just for approve the semester or in this case a class or a subject, right? Perfect, guys. I don't know if you have questions about one once, or do you need to give an opinion about something? Is it clear everything? Yes?
Me,
Tell me.
don't forget to share that presentation.
Okay, nice. I will do it after the class. I will. Okay? Okay, so questions? No? Not at all?
No, teacher, very clear.
No,
Okay, guys, so have a nice day. Take care and see you next week. Okay? Bye bye.
bye, take care.
Bye, teacher.
teacher.
Very
Take
clear.
care. Bye bye. Thank you. Take care.